Friday Sermon. The world's salvation lies in becoming attached to Khilafat, the foretold era of Caliphate. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said, it has been 117 years since the establishment of Khilafat in the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. It was initiated in 1908 in accordance with the promises of God and the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Ahmadis are fortunate to be part of a system which was foretold by God, that with the advent of the Messiah and Mahdi, there would be an era of Islam's revival. There would also be Khilafat, as clearly prophesied by the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. The Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, Prophethood will remain established among you as long as Allah the Almighty wills. Then he will bring about its end and follow it with Khilafat on the precepts of prophethood. Following this, Allah the Almighty will remove this blessing as well whenever he pleases. Then, in accordance with his decree, a tyrannical monarchy. When this comes to an end, something even worse in the form of monarchical despotism would follow it until Allah wills, and then he will remove it. Thereafter, Khilafat on the precepts of prophethood will be established. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said, the promised Messiah, may peace be upon him's arrival, began Islam's revival, followed by the establishment of Khilafat. In the Holy Quran, God promises Khilafat to Muslims. After the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, it lasted 30 years, but it was to return after the promised Messiah, may peace be upon him. This promise of Khilafat comes with the condition that we will remain attached to it. So long as we remain attached to Khilafat, we will continue to reap the blessings of Allah. The promised Messiah, may peace be upon him, says that Allah manifests two kinds of power, first through his prophets, and second after their death, when believers face hardship, the enemies think the Jamaat will end. At such times, Allah raises a successor to support and strengthen the community. This was seen when Hazrat Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, was appointed as Khalifa after the Holy Prophets, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him's death, saving Islam and fulfilling God's promise. The promised Messiah, may peace be upon him, said this would also happen after his death. God would send a second, everlasting manifestation, Khilafat, to strengthen the Jamaat as promised by God in Brahine Ahmadiyya. This promise is not limited to him, but to his followers, and will last until the day of judgment. Until then, believers should pray and remain steadfast, trusting in God's faithfulness. Unity established through Caliphate. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said, the promised Messiah, may peace be upon him, prophesied the global spread of Ahmadiyyat through prayer, and today Ahmadis around the world are united through Khilafat. This unity was clearly seen during the election of the fifth Khalifa and will continue. Some fear Khilafat may become worldly, but Allah and the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, promised it will remain spiritual until the day of judgment. The second Caliph, may Allah be pleased with him, firmly rejected the idea of Khilafat becoming a monarchy, and Hazrat Mirza Bashir Ahmad, may Allah be pleased with him, showed true loyalty by accepting this clarification. Blessings of Caliphate remain with those who are obedient. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said, the Khalifa prays for the community even at night, something no worldly leader does. Khilafat is a blessing for those who obey Allah and His Messenger, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and to benefit from it, believers must show faith, good deeds, and obedience. History shows that Khilafat remains only with the obedient. From the first to the fifth Khalifa, God has supported each Khalifa and drawn hearts to them. Despite persecution, especially in places like Pakistan, where Ahmadiyyat has continued to grow, now present in around 214 countries. Even after the Khalifa of the time had to leave Pakistan, the community grew stronger. Today, Ahmadis around the world remain firm in faith and loyal to Khilafat, even in the face of martyrdom. In Africa, People who had never met the Khalifa showed deep love and emotion, a clear sign of the spiritual power of Khilafat. Purify yourself from all forms of shirk. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said, to benefit from Khilafat, we must avoid shirk, associating partners with God, including pride and arrogance. If we want to truly reap the blessings of Khilafat, then we must purify ourselves from all forms of shirk. Office bearers abandon their own pride and egos, then they will become beneficial for the community and will solely work for Allah's pleasure. True attachment to Khilafat requires offering prayers and full obedience to Allah and His Messenger. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. The Khalifa's words benefit everyone. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said, once whilst explaining what it means to establish prayer, the second Caliph, may Allah be pleased with him, said that the best form of prayer in the Friday prayer is when the Imam delivers a sermon and imparts guidance. It is a time when people come together and are united, and everyone turns in the same direction towards the Khalifa as he speaks. Today, through MTA, Muslim Television Ahmadiyya, the Khalifa's sermon is broadcasted throughout the world, which guides and inspires people from all countries. Many feel the Khalifa's words have been curated to their individual circumstances, showing Khilafat's global impact and not just for Pakistanis or Europeans. Sermons, especially on Islamic history, help people reform and improve their lives. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, also said, God also established zakat as a condition for Khilafat, which also includes other forms of financial sacrifices and contributions. People try to persuade Ahmadis to leave Ahmadiyyat because supposedly they do not follow the true Islam. However, even new converts respond saying Ahmadiyya community serves humanity, establishing schools, hospitals, and takes care of the poor, among many other things, and it is Ahmadis who follow the true Islam due to the blessings of Khilafat. The world's salvation lies in becoming attached to Khilafat. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said Ahmadis in places like Bangladesh, some Arab and African countries, Pakistan, and Palestine face severe hardships. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, prayed for the ease for the Palestinians and reminded that those attached to Khilafat must work to save the world by turning people towards God. This requires personal sacrifice, prayer, and a strong bond with God. In doing so, they help protect both the world and their own families. True salvation lies in staying connected to Khilafat.